hammers the asphalt, turning the city's streets into rivers of mud and broken glass. I'm James Carter, voice hoarse as I film the world's end through a rain-smeared lens. Day 10, and every gutter's drip echoes Sasha's last cry for help. Artem and I slip between rusted Lada shells, eyes peeled for any sign of our friend. My heart hammers harder than the storm. Losing Sasha would tear the last thread from my hope. Above us, neon adverts flicker like dying fireflies. In the distance, thunder rumbles, less a storm than an omen. We pause beneath a shattered bus shelter. I whisper into the camera, if the rain doesn't wash her away, the silence will. Artem presses a hand to my shoulder, his soaked photograph of his missing parents crumpled in his fist. Together, we steel ourselves and step back into the deluge, determined to find Sasha or drown trying. Artem's boots hit the flooded pavement, each splash a heartbeat in the void. Under a broken awning, we shelter, him holding a soaked photo of his mother and father, me clutching my camera as if it were a lifeline. He whispers about last night. His parents told him to flee, to hide, and vanished into the chaos. Now their faces glare at him from the dripping photo. A reminder of promises broken by screams. I share my own story of refugee camps in Syria, children clutching tattered toys, families torn apart by bombs and walls. My lens captured their agony. Now that agony is mine. Their world ended in an instant, I say. Yours did too. Artem's eyes fill with rain and memory. We are strangers, bound by loss, each step forward, a step away from grief. Above us, a flicker of movement, a lone figure in a rain-dark coat. Instinct seizes us, weapons at the ready. But it's just Ivan, a gaunt man whose hollow eyes speak more of suffering than any monster. He beckons, voice rough, offering shelter and news of a bunker stocked with medical supplies. In the gloom, we exchange wary glances. Trust is a fragile thing when everyone's a potential threat. Ivan leads us down a bombed-out avenue, rain plastering his coat to his frame. He chooses a ruined car hood as our war table, tearing a map from his jacket. Under the neon wash of a broken sign, he traces a path from here, through Sector E, past the collapsed high-rise, to a fortified bunker at C12. Food, medicine, maybe even a radio to call for help, if any help remains. He rasps. We press closer, rain soaking our gear. Ivan's finger trembles as he names street corners, legged by bodies, warns of roaming creatures and soldier patrols turned predatory. Shadows in the wet alley, eyes glinting in the gloom. Not human, nor gray-skinned monster, but something in between. My camera's rolling, capturing every drenched detail. The map's tear-stained edges, Ivan's gloved hands shaking, Artem's tightening grip on his axe. James's thoughts race. Global borders, built to keep people safe, became traps. Now the world dissolves into anarchy. Even the bunker of C12 feels like a distant fairy tale. Yet hope flickers. A place that might restore Sasha, might restore us. We clasp hands in silent pact. No matter what, we push on. But as thunder booms, I wonder if finding the bunker means survival, or walking into another nightmare. Ivan's map leads us through flooded trenches of shattered concrete and skeletal cars. Rain hammers our shoulders as we skirt once bustling storefronts, now mosaics of broken glass. In Sector E, Ivan halts. Here, we edge into a gutted convenience store. Shelves stripped bare, the stench of rot thick in the air. Sasha's scarf flutters on a hook by the door. My breath catches. Artem, over there, I whisper, pointing at a blood-stained trail across the tiled floor. Each drop glints like a dying star under flickering ceiling lights. We follow it to the back, where overturned shelves reveal a makeshift cot. Sasha lies curled, feverish and bruised, her breathing shallow. A shard of metal juts from her leg. She winces at our approach. Artem drops to his knees, pressing his jacket as a tourniquet. I roll camera to capture her eyes. Defiant, even in pain. "James, you found me," she rasps, voice raspy. Relief floods me, tears lost in the deluge. Ivan kneels, retrieving antiseptic packets and bandages from his pack. His gruff facade cracks. "You hang on." We move in practiced silence, applying ointment, steadying Sasha's shoulders. Artem murmuring encouraging words. Outside, distant thunder gives way to gunfire. We lock eyes. This rescue has cost us our cover. Fueled by adrenaline, I sling my camera straps over my shoulder, reach into my coat for my knife. Ivan grips my arm. We leave now. The bunker at C-12 awaits, but each step feels heavier. Sasha's courage, a painful reminder of what we fight for. As we gather to go, Sasha grips my hand, an unspoken promise that we will persevere together. We step into the storm, pulling Sasha between us. Mud sloshes around our boots as a low rumble rolls over the rooftops. A convoy of military jeeps roars past, headlights carving through the rain like searchlights. Soldiers lean from windows, rifles trained. But are they saviors or hunters? Our hearts hammer in sync as the lead vehicle stops, engine idling. A hatch creaks open. In the beam of a spotlight, a silhouette emerges, too tall for any man. If you're with us through this storm, subscribe to Beyond Blackout and hit the bell. The next chapter awaits in the darkness.